She sent an email Sunday, and as is my habit, I come in the morning and I check the emails, and I saw her urgent, please help. I do remember being young, 3 little kids, having a husband, a spouse, 2 incomes, and still reaching a point where I would have to tell my kids, no, we can't go to McDonald's this week. And it's really hard when you hear a young parent with children that say, I don't have any food to feed my child. I cooked my last meal last night. I knew she desperately needed the help. I mean, her email subject said, urgent, please help. But after the conversation I had with her, it was just apparent that it was really important to get her in. Good morning, is this Kizzy? Hi, Kizzy, this is Maria from StreetWise.
Right before this happened, I just gave someone $800 I didn't have. I realized I had no food in my home. I was like, okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be all right. But then I realized it's not gonna work. We were down to our last pack of chicken in the house. I didn't know what I was gonna make. I didn't know what my son was gonna eat. And I heard him tell me, humble yourself before the Lord. Then I heard, trust me. Trust me. I said, okay. And then I started getting a little worried. Well, my faith started losing me just enough. And the Lord he would not let me sleep. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get on my phone. And I seen Streetwise. And I ended up signing up. They met me at the door with gracious arms. Hey, Kizzy? I go, yes, ma'am. She goes, all right, well, come on in. We just wanted to let you know that we're here for you. And I just felt at home. I never felt at home before. And I felt like God is in this place. He actually is in this place.
So I just moved to Georgia, left a really bad situation. On this particular day, it started out okay, and then I got a phone call, and it all just hit me really hard. I'm sitting in my office, and I'm just full crying, and I hear God say, clear as day, go to the market. And I kind of chuckle out loud, and I was like, I'm not going to the market. Like, I want to sit here and cry. And he said, how long are you going to keep being crushed by this? Got up and went to the market. As I got here, they were like, oh, we're waiting for someone to do her personal shopping. And I was like, oh, it's fine, I'll do it. We finish up with her wagon of things. So we go outside and we're looking at it, and she starts telling me her story. And I was like, that is why I was supposed to be here today. You know, when I was saying bye to her that day, we were both crying at this point, and she's like, you know, you're really changing my life. And I was bawling, and I was like, yeah, but you're really changing mine too.
They came to this market. She was helping me out. We get all done, we get all finished. She said, no, just wait right here. We're gonna bring everything out. And she comes back, and I seen a birthday cake on there. And I was just praying to God, because I just gave somebody my $800, and I did not know how I was going to get my baby a birthday cake. His birthday was in 2 days. And I went home, and they packed us all up, and they told us how much we mean to them, and they just made us feel loved and welcomed. That's what it said at the front door, hope. Hope. And it gave me exactly what the front door said. I leave with a good spirit. I leave with hope again. I leave with God again. I leave with trusting God all over again. I leave with that. A small part of me just got my hope back into humanity.
One of the things that you notice, especially in stories like this one, where the thought is that Kizzy was coming here for us to serve and care for her. And before she had left, she turned that thought around, because it was clear that God was taking care of people throughout the building. Maria got engaged. Genevieve was affected and positively turned her face to God. Kizzy, of course. But I think the thing that is so remarkable about Streetwise is that we have an expectation that there are prayers answered. The more we begin to look where God winks on a situation, the more we're going to recognize him, because I don't know that I believe he's going to do more of them. I believe he's building our faith so that we're ready to receive them.